The US-Vietnam War, one of the most divisive wars in American history. Marcia Four served as a medical nurse in the war. 40 years on, she says her service in Vietnam has shaped her life.
This is a time when you become who you are. And for us, we became who we were while we were in Vietnam. That's where I grew up. No matter what I said or who I said it to, they could not possibly know what any of us went through, because quite frankly, if you have not been in a war, you do not know war.
The US-Vietnam relationship today is very different, and the Obama administration is keen to stress the progress.
The breadth of the agenda itself, I think, speaks to how far the relationship has come. On trade and commerce and people-to-people and security and strategic issues, the relationship is advancing in all those areas.
High on the agenda will be tensions in the South China Sea. Vietnam wants a decades-long arms embargo lifted. Why? To counter what it sees as an increasingly aggressive Chinese military expansion in the region. Last month, the US said Vietnam could get what it wants.
You would support lifting of restrictions on provision of weapons to the Vietnamese.
We've discussed this in the past, and I appreciate your leadership in that regard, Chairman, and yes.
But a sticking point could be Vietnam's poor human rights record. This footage by Human Rights Watch claims to show government-run drug detention centres where people are forced to work for little or no pay. The legacy of the Vietnam War looms large in America. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall lists those lost during the conflict. As Barack Obama works on his legacy, a key focus will be the Asia-Pacific region. Despite conflict in the past, the United States and Vietnam have grown closer together, and this visit is likely to enhance relations further than many would have imagined possible. Harry Horton, Channel News Asia, at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington.